What do you do with the top?
You could texturize it if you want.
Just texturize it, just trim it a little bit.
Yeah.
Thin it out, boy.
Nah, I know. I've been putting on the
Rogaine.
Nah. I've been putting castor oil.
That works?
Yeah.
With hair growth?
It's been helping.
This barber tutorial, I'm gonna show you the easiest way to blend a perfect fade so we can take them from this to this. Take two. What's going on, fader culture? What's going on, fader culture? In this barber tutorial, I'm gonna show y'all the easiest way to blend a perfect fade so we can take them from this to this. So with that being said, let's just jump right into the tutorial. Alright guys, so you always start off by combing the hair down so that everything is laid down nice and neat. Then we determine where we're gonna lay down our first guideline. For this one, I'm gonna start right here at this temple area and then just make sure that this line slants as I reach the back and then just end up at the same spot but on the opposite side. For the next guideline, just go ahead and open that lever all the way open on that clipper, and then we're just coming up about a ½ inch from that previous line. And I had told my boy to let his hair grow out for this haircut tutorial, but he obviously didn't listen and he got a design the previous week. So we're gonna work with this as best as we can. Next, go ahead and throw on your number 1 guard with that lever fully open. And all you're doing here is coming up about another ½ inch from that previous line. Make sure you use this part of the guard. I know a lot of beginner barbers, they tend to use the back side of the guard and just don't realize that that part you ain't gonna be doing any cutting. So make sure you tilt that clipper forward so that it actually does some cutting, and then just come up about a ½ inch from that previous line. Then next, after that, go ahead and grab your 1½ clip, still leave that lever fully open, and again, just like previously done, we're just coming up about another ½ inch. And then again, just tilting that clipper forward, letting the clipper do the work, and you don't have to press hard or don't press too light. Just kind of keep a good firm little lay down of the clipper. Next, go ahead and grab your number 2 guard, lever fully open. By this time, your clipper is reaching the area where your head starts to round out. So with using a comb, you can kind of see the direction that we want to take the clipper. And just coming up about another ¼ inch in space, you're gonna kind of flare out that guard, even in the backside as you see here. Flare it out and then start trying to blend the side length to the top. And then just do the exact same thing with that 3 guard, lever fully open, trying to finish connecting anything else that's left from the sides or that's hanging over to the sides from the top. Now you're left with these 2 guidelines. We're gonna start by blending out that uppermost guideline first. And for that one, it's gonna take 2 guards. But first we're gonna start with this ½ guard lever positioned at 3/4. And all that position really is a position right in between halfway and fully open. So just open it all the way and then close it a tad bit. And then just using the corner of the clipper, start trying to blend out that initial start of the top guideline. And sometimes it doesn't erase right away. So you'll have to kind of keep at it in like various different angles until it starts slowly blending away, as you see here. But then also take note that it's not going to completely take it out. So right now when I'm done with this, I'm barely just crossing over that line, maybe about a ¼ inch in space, and whatever it takes out, it takes out. And then whatever is left above, I'm gonna come in with this 1 guard, still leaving that lever at 3/4, and then just finish taking out anything else that last guard didn't take out. I tend to use the corner of the clipper more so when I'm taking out guidelines, guys, just because it helps me get in there in a more detailed way to blend out these lines a little smoother. But now we're left with this last guideline to blend out. I'm gonna start with the clipper lever fully closed, and I'm gonna only work on this section from the temple to the ear area. Just because it takes more positions to blend out, I like to break down this last line. But yeah, then I open it halfway, move up a little bit higher than previously, and then just open it fully, and then just start blending out whatever was left from that line until you get the fade or until you get the fade that you're looking for. Then just move down another small section at a time and then repeat the exact same steps, starting with the clipper lever closed, then you open it halfway and then fully open. And just so y'all know, guys, all my tools are 0 gapped. That's just gonna help you cut as closer to the skin as possible, and it's easier to blend into skin fades. Now all the tools and all the steps for this haircut are listed down in the description for y'all to follow. And now after that, I'm gonna go ahead and still blend down, or also blend down the beard, and basically using the exact same steps that we did on top, use them down on the beard, starting with that clipper lever close for the first guideline. And then now that we're done there, just go ahead and start taking out the rest of the bottom of the hair with your trimmers. And notice how I take out the top part of the bottom of the hair first, and I kind of press on the clipper a little harder so that it leaves me a broader guideline than the rest of the hair that I take out at the bottom. And this is just so that I leave a little faint line, as you see right here. It's basically going to serve us as another guideline for us to know how high to come up with our electric shaver. So now just come back in with your electric shaver to finish taking out or shaving out the rest of the bottom so that you get that clean bald fade. Now we're gonna do a little sizzle trim on top. I'm gonna start first by starting at the crown area, sectioning out the sides, the back and the sides from the top, and this is just so that I can see if anything else is left to cut off that's hanging over the head. So just comb down anything that hangs over, and then you're gonna trim it away. And also guys, we got these shears, these faded culture shears on our website at fadedculture.com. We got them for left-handed and right-handed. And now that we've blended out anything else that was hanging over, I'm gonna go ahead and section out this middle section starting from the back, and then just decide how much I want to trim away. This middle section is called the profile section. This is what's gonna serve us as our guideline to let us know how much I'm gonna cut off over the top, all over the top of the head. So now that we've cut that section, I'm gonna just comb that section to the right side of the head, and then all I'm doing is matching the right side of the hair to that middle section. So when I pick it up, you're gonna see that the left side, which was that middle section, is short, and that's all we're gonna match up to. And then just proceed until you get to the front hairline. And then once you're done, just comb that same middle section to the left side, and then just match that up as well. Now just go ahead and quickly blow dry everything so we can start our lineup work. For the lineup work, I always start from the middle, but before I start, I always kind of take a step back and then kind of visualize that line already on his head so you can get a good idea of where you want to set your line and how you want to go about taking it to the sides. But I always just kind of shape out one side first, take a step back, and then start working on the right side or the left side, either side you start on first. And then I'm gonna quickly just detail his facial hair area. He already kind of had it for the most part, but I just kind of quickly went in here and sharpened it up. And now next, we're gonna go ahead and start prepping our straight razor, which is our Faded Culture Turkish razor. Y'all can find these products and tools at fadedculture.com. We also got clothing and accessories. Y'all can go ahead and click on this little link on this top right screen, or after the video, go ahead and search us, or we'll also leave it down in the description for y'all to click the link and go straight to the website. But next, I'm gonna go ahead and apply some of this shaving gel to all the areas that I will be shaving. This is just going to prevent any kind of razor burn and help that shave or that razor slide a lot more easier than it would be with dry shaving. And also, since it's clear, you're able to visually see your hairline or where you're going with your razor so that you don't overshave or push back any hairline. And just make sure you're always tugging on that skin with your opposite hand, because that's going to help create that tension on the skin and help that razor slide a lot more with ease. Right here, I just came in and detailed his eyebrows as well. Some people are scared to do the eyebrows because they're scared to cut his eyelids off, but one tip I always say, just remember, it's not your eyelids, so whatever. But yeah, just be real careful and get as detailed as possible. And on the facial hair, I used to struggle with this in the beginning, guys, because I was always kind of intimidated with kind of telling my clients to help me pull down their skin and whatnot. So I was there trying to figure out how to do it without having to ask them to help me. But it's that you should not think that way. Don't be me. So have your clients help you in any way that they need to, so that you can perform the best haircut that you can for them. If they have to blow their cheek up a little bit or move their jaw around so that you can kind of get in there with a straight razor, then do so. Maybe even have them cut their own hair. And for the bottom, guys, I mean, he already kind of had it shaped out for the most part where he wanted the bottom lineup to be, but I just quickly cleaned it up. Here, this part is optional, but if you want, just apply some enhancements on the hairline to make that hairline pop. And then I'm gonna just go ahead and style the top with our texturizing powder, guys. This is just to give it a dry look, but it'll still look like it has some product, if that makes sense. Or you'll be able to still kind of bring out the texture of the hair. It's gonna look like a dry look, but a lot better than if it didn't have product, if that makes sense. So if you'd like that style, then go ahead and check out our texture powder at fadeculture.com. But this is the end result, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video tutorial on how to fade. If y'all did, let me know down in the comments what y'all did or didn't like about the video, or maybe what other suggestions y'all like to see on this channel. With that being said, guys, my name is Sergio Barron. This is Faded Culture, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video. Peace.